Satsang-97. Devotion and the Blessing of the Satguru. 28th October, 1935. Evening Satsang. Uddhava did a great feat and earned renown. He requested for devotion after liberation. He asked for something that cannot be gained, and Lord Krishna gave it to him. Many sages have tried very hard to attain various states, from the knowledge of Brahman to the state of liberation. By describing them as the only desirable states to live in, that meant that they were proud of those states. The pride that one is attached to does not dissolve. So therefore, those sages with their particular pride remain separate from Brahman. You may look at their long hair and flowing beard and take them to be great ascetics, but this is not correct. Understand this. The knowledge of Brahman, Brahma Vidya, is neither old nor new. The Brahma Vidya was not different for them from what it is today. Knowledge means to know, and yoga means union, or to join. Whatever a man agrees with, he attains with relative ease. The one who has understood the key knows easily what Brahman is. One who has wisdom correctly recognizes God. Those sages who were undergoing particular practices, exercises, and postures through various forms of yoga, and those performing austerities such as vows of silence, were attached mentally to their bodies. They valued the body, which is but an instrument. The self and the body are separate. But those yogis and munis became sidetracked because they became proud of the body. It so happened that Krishna respectfully worshipped them, but asked them to leave and go into the forest to build huts and live there. Thus, Krishna himself enjoyed his aloneness. Krishna saw that the yogis and the munis were taking up various rigorous ascetic practices, like living on just air, and he told them to be devotees of Param Atman, which was he himself. Krishna told them that only he and Lord Shiva were knowers of the truth, and that nobody else had attained complete knowledge. One who attains this devotion after liberation is of the high rank of an incarnation of God. Krishna says, "This is my power of incarnation, and it is by this strength, this power, this principle, that I do everything, yet remain a non-doer. I enjoy all comforts or pleasures, yet remain unaffected, a non-enjoyer. I am the creator and sustainer and destroyer of this world, and yet remain unrelated to any of this activity. One who does not have any understanding of this divine yoga has only wasted his efforts and suffered in vain." So says Krishna. who also said, "This yoga was not available in any books or in the Vedas, and only myself and Lord Shiva as Atman know it. I hold this yoga of unhindered continuity, which is never broken, never stopped, and therefore I am called Yogendra, or the king of yogis." This yoga of devotion after liberation was secret and hidden, but I have revealed it today. This is the immortal blessing of the Sadguru. I am that same coward boy, and I am also the Yogendra of today. Bodh Avatar means that I have revealed this secret knowledge of divine yoga. Those who only give importance to the ritualistic aspect of worship and merely perform ceremonies do not reach up to the attainment of supreme knowledge, Vijnana. Brahma Vidya, the knowledge of Brahman, is the most sacred, complete, indestructible, and highest knowledge that never ends. It is not only indestructible, it is never lessened. It is always complete and faultless, immovable, perpetually existing and dazzling, as radiant life. It does not need feeding. It is total happiness. It is the dearest relative, the highest self that looks with equanimity upon all the beings in the visible and subtle worlds and endears itself to them. In it, there is no less or more intimacy for anyone. This means that it is equal for all. In it, there is not anything such as more or less for anybody. To be always in a state of equilibrium is its very nature, its very quality. It is the nearest relative to all beings. It is not possible for a person who is proud of his ritualistic activities to meditate upon the totality of Brahman, reality, or to get a glimpse of it, or to attain it. A person who performs rituals holds a concept in his mind. He holds a biased concept regarding a particular image of God with particular qualities, and he receives the fruit of his actions according to this concept. The form or image that is worshipped is formed in a subtle world. A form means that which is seen. In the seen, the main object is the cosmos or universal field. And in this cosmic field, the individual has a body as desired by him in order to have the enjoyments which are desired by him. He perceives all of this according to his strong desire. He has a fixed concept that he enjoys all of this world and accordingly gets the fruit of his practice. However, that form and those qualities are the product of imagination and bound to eventually disappear. And then the concern about gain and loss increases, which increases imagination and more concepts. as well as the strong desire which he calls determination. And by such repetition, the individual is attached to actions, to karma. And this goes on and on without end. He does not give up his attachment to passions and desires, which gives but fleeting pleasure. If by giving up the pursuit of fulfilling of passions and desires, he would meditate on reality, he could easily gain the benefit of total life. However, generally, no individual is ready to give up attachment to desires. As one does not give up one's desire and habits, the pride of actions also cannot be dropped. Alternately, it is very different, as well as easy, to have the complete fulfillment of one's life. If one drops desire and habits, one becomes the owner of a complete, fulfilled life. Then one easily gets the experience that the play of consciousness, the lila, or lack of it, is played out on the substratum of one's own being. All types of pride can be let go of, but the pride for knowledge is very difficult to be dropped. This spiritual science was kept well hidden. Now it will definitely spread because the same sages and seers have come again by taking birth, and as they will be coming, they are going to have this knowledge. This knowledge cannot be attained by many fire sacrifices. All of the sages have explained what this knowledge is, but they themselves remain deprived of it. Only Lord Krishna bravely declared that he is God and actually lived like God. Other sages have no capacity to be so bold. Only Lord Krishna had the real knowledge that is without any doubt. Shiva also has this knowledge, for Shiva and Krishna are one. Lord Krishna told Uddhava that the knowledge of others is not comparable to his knowledge. And Uddhava was convinced about this and therefore reached complete happiness. Lord Krishna gave that knowledge to Uddhava that is not known by any man of spiritual science, or even by the one who wrote the Vedas. Uddhava requested and got the complete power of Lord Krishna, the power of willful incarnation. I have imparted this knowledge of Brahman to you that was secret up to now. One who will spread this will be the uplifter of the Vedas. Devotion to the Guru is the only tonic that gives this knowledge. Faith in the Sadguru must be very deep. This knowledge will be beneficial only to one who has complete trust and faith in the Sadguru. Even a lump of clay will be turned into gold if the son of the Guru will hold it. One who will not serve the Guru, being proud of the body and proud of knowledge, will not get the benefit from this. Today, on this auspicious day of Diwali, I have given you this power of taking incarnation, which is the devotion to the Guru. He who will take care of this supreme knowledge will be honored as the Supreme Self, as Lord Krishna, Param Atman, and people will get the experience of that. Therefore, all of you must let go of your sense of ego and have devotion to the Guru with one pointed attention. One who will abide by my teaching is given by me my power of devotion to the Guru, as well as myself and my power of incarnation. Let this be fruitful in you by the grace of the Sadguru Vasahib and by my blessing. Victory will be sung of him who will understand the nature of this devotion and abide by the words of the Guru.